Okay, so I am walking, walking from the train station. So the train, I got to miss the train because at Euclid because what's it? I never noticed this hallway here. The hardware store here and a beauty supply store. But anyway, I did not. The train went to Euclid, but before it got into the station, it did abruptly stop. Abruptly, I haven't said the word. I was like, what was that about? Because the stop's short, and they said something about the emergency brake. So, I don't know whether somebody pulled it or what. But we was caught in between stations, but even though I couldn't see it, we was in the, we was like a few feet away from the Euclid station. So my thing is that if you get caught in between there, how far you gotta walk in the station. What is it? Is that the station? What do you call it? In the tunnel. How far you gotta walk in the tunnel before you get to the actual station platform. And then you gotta climb up. But I think there's stairs there to get there. But anyway, we was only there for a few, maybe a minute, 2 minutes the most. Okay. Oh, that was a bathroom. So, it's my outfit. I got on gray. I got my white jacket. And I got my raincoat on top of it. Good thing it's a light raincoat. So it come right in handy. Because it's a raincoat that you wear in the rain. But it's not for the winter and it's not for the fall. It's for the 100% summer. I mean summer, 90 degrees summer. Because every time I wear this coat, I'm freezing. I gotta wear the right stuff under it. Meaning I gotta at least put like on 2 thermals, a turtleneck, a jacket, like a zip-up jacket, hoodie. And then, if I put on a turtleneck, I would most likely wear a cashmere, so I'll be good with it. But if my turtleneck is not a cashmere like this I got on, I would have to wear a hoodie over the head or a zip-up one. So I'm walking. I'm going to see how many minutes it takes me to walk from Euclid to the church. Because it's 10:15. That's when I stopped. That's when I started. So today is the 5th Sunday. So I don't know who's preaching. Lord's preach. It's most likely Odom. But she ain't preaching in a while. Lord's preached Friday. Friday night. Hold up now. Anderson preached. Evangelist Anderson preached Sunday. I preached the Friday before that. Yeah, because that's where you'll see it in my my videos. I am the door. Preach that Friday, and the Sunday before that Friday I preached. Bishop preached, because that's the first time I was in the pulpit. And last Sunday I was in the pulpit. No, the last Sunday I was in the pulpit, Bishop preached. So I'm saying, Minister, Sister Kathy preached. Yeah. Last Sunday, Sister Kathy preached. And Oldham preached the 4th Sunday of last month. Okay, yeah, because it was a 4th Sunday. So I don't know. I heard some things. Trying to think. I guess nobody really from the church is on my page. And I really don't have nothing to hide. People come on my page, they come on my page. They hear the truth. So I heard some things. Lord Jesus. I tell you, I just don't know about, I gotta say church folks, because I can't say saints. Because saints ain't gonna be doing all that foolishness. True saints. See, and people have a tendency, I'm learning, the Lord is teaching me to not use that supposed to be saints. Because every time I bring up stuff like, we gonna follow God, you know, the Lord is the head of our house, the Lord is the head of our life, here they go. Supposed to be. Well, we're not talking about supposed to be. Because, see, if you keep saying supposed to be, then that's the category you in. You know, because they quick to say, well, we will be doing this, and we will be doing that. They were saying that when Jesus got crucified and when Jesus got picked up in the garden, they were saying that, we would have did the same thing. We would have denied Christ too. I said, listen, one time I told him, I said, listen, I said, you have to speak for yourself. I said, do not speak for me, because I can speak for myself. I have my own thoughts and I have my own mind. Now, if you was going to do it, then you emphasize yourself. Don't be putting the whole church in your foolishness. Me personally, I feel if I had the mind that I have now, if I was back there in Jesus' time, I would have been doing the same thing that what's the name did? The same thing that John did. When John cut off the soldier ear. I mean, he went right into fight mode. You know? And that's why Jesus said, tell him, put up your sword. In a sense, this fight is not with these soldiers. This is a spiritual fight. So let me fight it, because you can't fight it. You're going to mess it up. You're going to discredit me. So let me just take care of this. And he picked up the ear and put it right back on the man. That would have had me running. I feel I would have been right there, standing up for him. I'm walking around, I would have been following him. I probably would have been following him afar off, because thinking I don't know what will be down, what's going to go down, but I would have went with him to the end. This is how I feel now. I wasn't born back then. I wasn't in that time, in that era. But right now, how I feel, I would have been following Jesus all the way to the cross. And I would have been so hurt and trying to get somebody to carry his cross. I'd have been like, come on, you don't want to help him? Man, I wish I could carry the cross. And the reason why I say that, because I'm like that now. I'm always out to help somebody. If I see somebody in need of help, I'm there. I could be walking down the street and I could see somebody that fall off, need some help, whether they're old or whether they're young. Me and Daniel got it honest. Our nature is in our nature. It's in our spirit. We quickly step forward to help. What are you doing with that door? Oh, you gotta pick up this dude. You gotta hold on to him. You looking at me like I'm about to jump on you. So I be telling them, don't put me in the category of you. If you wouldn't do that, then you say, well, to be honest, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And the reason why I feel they don't want people to know that they wouldn't do it, how they treat people today. They don't be out there looking for people. They discourage people. You see what I'm saying? They say all types of things. You know what I'm saying? They don't do it no more. I'm noticing that when they get up on the pulpit, they don't say all that yang no more. And if I'm the influencer, then Lord continue to use me. You see what I'm saying? Because just like I told him one time in my message, mind your business. I said, I've learned to mind my own business. As they got that saying, mind your business. I put in the saying. I don't even know what it's a saying anybody say, but it's the saying I say. My mind is my business. So that's what I'm a mind. I ain't got time to be minding yours. I ain't got time to be looking after yours. You know, nothing like that. Because you got enough. And you walking around here with foolishness in your head and you ain't minding your own. That's why I said pull a mold out of your eye first, and then you'll be able to see clearly enough to help take the mold out of your brother's eye. Other than that, you just as blind as a bat. Mom used to say that, a lot of sayings. I'm as blind as a bat in the daytime. Can't see a thing. And that's the spiritual aspect of our blindness. We can see, but we can't see the spiritual aspect of things. It's all about us. It's pretty calm. Let me see. Okay. Bishop didn't, or maybe Bishop didn't. He was driving his car today. I gotta go to the bathroom.